Hey there, this is Tom, and this is 100 Days of Making Minis, day 28. Can't tell you how many times I was about to hit record on this voiceover when some noise happened. Airplane going overhead, the fridge turning on, the furnace turning on. I was like, give me a break. Anyways, so I was feeling kind of sick a lot today. I not actually sick, but probably because I have been sleeping really poorly. I've had this horrible crick in my neck and a pain in my shoulder, and I don't know if it just caught up to me, but I was really wiped out. And I was wondering if I was going to get around to doing my 100 days, but I knew I had to, and so I did. And as always, I felt much better once I got into it and did it. So what you're seeing here, I'm working on the rib cage for the skeleton vulture, and I had, since you last saw this, I had put on bulked up a little bit underneath of the rib cage ahead of time with some green stuff. And there's another plane. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's very loud to me. And anyways, where was I? Yes. So the rib cage, I bulked up underneath, which was a good thing that I did that because I find it very difficult to work with large chunks of putty. In this case, this bird is basically the size of a full-grown miniature because it's supposed to be for like a 75 millimeter human. So it's very large, and even though, like I said, this is roughly the same size as a normal miniature, with the proportions it has versus a human at this size, you wouldn't typically have this much material at once. So it was shoving around a lot, pushing around a lot. And as always, when you're working with putty, you do end up having to, you want to get it on there and into shape as quickly as possible. But then after that, you really do need to sit back. Just don't touch it. Just leave it be for a minute or two. Oh, not a minute or two, like 5, maybe 10 minutes. And then go in with the detail. Otherwise, you end up fighting it for a while. You just really need it to set up a bit more. But I had a good time doing this. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I'm excited to start working on the thin boned limbs for the legs and wings and stuff, and the head. This is going to be a very cool piece, and I can't wait to see it on display at Adepticon in a couple weeks at the Crystal Brush. So that's all I've got to say about this for now, and I'll leave this here, and you guys can watch me finish sculpting this out. All right, thanks again, and I'll see you tomorrow.